So we have a present for you because we know you don't have Groot, but we wanted you to have a Hawaii version on this planet of Groot. So this is Kimo.
I am Kimo.
So now you have a Hawaii galactic superhero to fight with you. It's a ficus.
Yeah. It's gonna sound generic as fuck, but I think just keep chasing your dreams because I had a dream and I just kept chasing it, and I didn't go the kind of traditional route, kind of the route that people were telling me to go because I had a certain vision of what my dream was. Sometimes you may run into a wall, and it's all about kind of finding an alternative route to in a certain direction. It just didn't work, so I had to like go around walls and kind of create a path, and it took probably longer than I hoped it would, but it's because I had a vision of what my career was going to look like. And I didn't want my career to be measured by anybody else's. I didn't want to be compared to anybody else's. Like early on in my career, I said constantly, because obviously Rock was one of the biggest stars in the world. And I kept getting asked, do you want to be the next Rock? And it was like his career, although I have so much respect for it, just wasn't what I wanted. I wanted a different type of career. And so I had to pass up on certain roles because I didn't want people to look at me as the poor man's Rock. And that's what I would have done. And it just, so I had to really prove to people, to show them what I wanted to be, what I wanted my career to look like. And it wasn't easy because, especially being a pro wrestler and looking like I do, people just automatically, they assume a lot. So I took kind of the long route, but I just ended up where I wanted to be.
Since you're a proud Filipino,
Yeah.
are your parents disappointed that you didn't become a nurse?
Who says I'm not a nerd? Who says I'm not? That's my next career.
So you break them and then you mend them.
They're definitely not disappointed. And they've been nothing but encouraging. My dad's Filipino, and there may be a part of him that wanted me to be a nurse. But he's a hairdresser.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's a hairdresser. Yeah.
So
no, but they're definitely not disappointed. Oddly enough, my mom, when I left wrestling to go into acting, my mom told me I was crazy.
Oh yeah.
She said, "What are you doing? You're crazy."
Yeah, as a fan of wrestling, you're huge.
She was not only that she was such a massive fan of the product itself, but she was so proud of what I had accomplished. And I think she was just afraid for me. I walked out on top, but I had another dream that I wanted to pursue.
One of the best entrances ever, by the way.
Yeah,
when you come out,
yeah.
I know you say in another interview you miss that.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
So, do you miss doing promos?
No.
But have you ever gone to a promo where you have to grab the microphone and maybe, again, proud Filipino, you look at that, it's like, I think this should be karaoke time. But
No, not for me. No, there's a part of me that dreams of that. Like I would love to be a good singer, but I'm just not, and I'm well aware of that. I was also, I was really, that was not my comfort zone, having a microphone. I was never a talker. I was always an introverted kid, and still I am, but I've forced myself out of my comfort zone. I've forced myself out of my shell, out of my bubble. And obviously wrestling helped me a lot because it's like, getting thrown into the deep end and learning how to swim. But you can see me as my career evolved. You can see me learning how to swim.
What's been your favorite part about working on the island so far?
Man, that's a big question. It shouldn't be hard to answer, but there's just been so many great moments. I think really just being outside and like being on the water and being on the beach is so peaceful. It feels like a no stress environment.
The people? What about the people? Yeah. So far, you get?
Right. No, it's not as... It's been great. No, it's been like really, really great. And I've gotten to get outside on my days off and kind of taking some surfing and taking some scuba diving, and it's been like all love. Yeah.